Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it well. What is it, Hanako?
Has Lily been here?
Sorry, now we're gonna do different voices, and we're gonna have to need water for this.
Sorry, haven't seen Setao. She came by in the morning though.
Hanako looks up lazily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course Shizune isn't going to look away, and she is intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It is a little uncomfortable watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems.
Do you know where she is? If she has any sense in her head, she is in her classroom working on a festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering around?
You need to find her. She was looking for you in the morning, but I guess you had missed each other. She waits a little without answering the simple question, looking awfully like she's not sure if it's proper to answer such a question.
Yeah.
I can come with you, if it's okay. Hanako nods frankly. Sorry. Still on guard, her shoulders stiff like wood. I get the feeling that she might be more comfortable by herself after all, but it's too late to back off now. She has this really troubled expression. She seems to wear almost constantly one that makes me constantly be on guard for myself. I wonder why. I kind of understand why she's always seems to be so wary, or maybe more like why there could be a person like her. But I still have no idea how I should hang around such a person. It's dinner time soon. Weren't you playing? No, not playing. Were you planning on eating with Lily? She nods slightly. So she must have been trying to get in the cafeteria. Well, there's something of a dinner crowd, just like the cafeteria is crowded during lunch. It's not as bad because dinner time is longer than lunch hour, but I can understand why Hanako could be discouraged from going in. I pick up my bag and we take our leave. Hanako skips a little to meet my initial pace, so I slow down to match her speed. Yeah, don't you wear out, Yuru. Your heart's not gonna stand, so take it easy, buddy. It doesn't take long for us to be walking at a comfortable pace down the hallway. It almost feels like we're going for a stroll together, something that I can't say I've really done before with a girl. Hanako doesn't seem to be thinking the same thing, though. Even though we are walking at the same pace, she never comes within arm's reach of me. I guess she's a little uncomfortable around me, given how shy she is. There doesn't seem to be much helping it, at least for now. By the time we arrive in the cafeteria, there is not much of a crowd there, but Lily's nowhere to be seen. Hanako's head sinks even lower than usual. Have you looked somewhere else already?
Just the library. I was reading.
So she does spend the class. So she does spend the classes she skips at the library. Oh, so not exactly a thorough search then. Well, if I had to guess, she'd be in her own class like Shizune said, right?
Right.
With the slightest nod, Hanako agrees with my reasoning. Good, she's being so awkward. Oh, not good, God. It's like I need double layer silk gloves with padding to even begin interacting with her. Some small talk might help her become a bit more used to me. It isn't hard to tell that the silence between us is hovering on the edge of both of our minds. So, you and Lily usually hang out together after class, right?
Yes.
I'm not quite sure what I expected from her answer, nor why I even asked the question. That much was rather obvious after all. She doesn't seem like the type to cultivate a social circle either, so I suspect that Lily may, well, be her only friend. You must be a pain being in different classes, I guess. She gives a sharp, almost unreflexive nod. Compared to Lily's careful thought about her action and speech, Hanako hastened to make her answer as prompt and short as possible.
Lily comes by the classroom, though, even when she's busy.
She gives a small smile as she says it, even Lily appreciating the fact that Lily goes out of her way to help her. It's pretty cute, really. There isn't any need to say more. Both of us contend that the discussion reach an end. As we ascend the stair back to the lobby, we are met by a group of students heading downstairs like a school of fish moving from one feeding area to another. They seem to be keeping mostly to themselves, but before I can notice her doing so, Hanako has moved around behind me. Hey, are you alright?
Just keep going.
That's what she said. Sorry, so mature. The student passes without as much as a second glance, and Hanako takes up position to my side again. As we enter the building, her momentary reprieve from her anxiety all but snatches away. Even as we climb toward the third floor, she doesn't seem to relax. It isn't as if I've never known a shy person before, or even shy girls, but Hanako seems to be pretty far beyond what I'd call normal in her fear of other people. If it weren't for Lily's acting as a mediator, I doubt Hanako would have even been able to walk beside me like this. She seems to completely shut down in the presence of others. The rest of the walk up to Lily's classroom continues in strained silence, while I rue her inability to socialize at all. Are we gone in a whole circle this whole time? I swear, there's paintings everywhere. Oh god. After we make our way up to the stairs, the noise comes from Lily's classroom. It is audible from halfway down the hallway. I wasn't expecting such a den at all. Well, I guess we found her. This wasn't hard. Did Hanako come here first, then come to me for backup? I wonder. Well, if that's true, then at least she's starting to trust me a little. It can only be a good thing. Eventually, the two of us reach the door to class 3-2. With Hanako less than subtly positioning herself behind me, I open the door. Hey, that's a new class-ish, kinda. Inside is a hive of activities, seemingly every student in the class talking at once as they work hurriedly on their separate tasks. Going by the paint cans, decoration, and banners being made, it must be for the upcoming school festival. I guess my first priority should be finding Lily. There. Finding her among the din is surprisingly easy, not the least because of her looks. With a couple of students gather around her as she stands at the front of the class, she seems to be in charge of the preparation, or at least busy organizing them. Carefully negotiating a path through the various students hunched over the floor for a lack of desk space. I raise a hand entirely out of habit as we finally reach Lily. Hi, Lily. She perks her heads up as she breaks off talking to a noticeably smaller girl who must be a classmate, trying to listen as best as she can.
Sorry, who?
Sorry, you. Alright, I forgot she's blind. Sorry, you. I have Hanako too.
Hi.
She's pretty skittish. Considering the number of people around, it isn't too hard to work out why. Lily takes a moment pause to assess the situation before turning to the other student once again.
For the moment, just ask Moria for his advice. Kenji's busy with painting one of the banners already.
A quick nod, and she bounces off, fingers carefully sliding along the wall face for orientation. Wait, Kenji? Dad, Kenji? Quickly turn about, leaning to the side to see past Hanako. Sure enough, in a corner of the room, Kenji's hunched over a sheet of cloth as he paints it, his eye remaining only inches from the brush, reminding me of how close he had to be to make count my face when I met him.
Sorry about that. Class doesn't have many students with even partial eyesight, so they're in high demand.
That's right, Class 32 was specifically for students with poor vision. Preparing for the festival must be pretty arduous for them. Need a hand? I could give you help if you need some. Maybe Hanako could too. A chance to set her mind on something would do her good, but I doubt she has the courage to ask outright. She quickly nods in affirmation afterwards, so I'm confident I made the right move. Lily gives a noticeable sigh of relief. Ah, that's good. This might actually get finished before everyone goes off to dinner now. Would you be able to help this person painting the main banner? It's a big task for him to do, but nobody else can help. Kenji, oh god, no! No, don't let me do this! Come on, you! Sure. She seems surprised that I know him. I can't really blame her. I take it you've met? Our rooms and the dorm are right next to each other. Hard to miss each other, really. Well, it's good to see you're getting friends so fast. Yeah. I wonder if that's the right word to use for him. Hanako's silence during the proceeding reminds me of the reason I put her up to helping in the first place. We'll go help him then. He knows what needs to do, right? That's alright. Just ask if you have any problem. Chorusing in assent, Hanako and I begin another trek across the classroom. Kenji sits crouched on the floor, his gaze fixed on the white calico in front of him. Sorry. It's kind of funny. Hey, Kenji! No answer. He continues dragging his paint-soaked brush along the large, half-painted kanji that's sketching on the sheet of pencil. Kenji! Who's it? If this is the way he treats class member, it's no small wonder why he's working alone. It's me, it's you. Right, I know that, man. What are you doing here? His dismissive attitude annoys me. He must be the type that really get focused on his work, hating to be disturbed by anyone until it's done, I suppose. While we talk, the sound of Hanako footsteps as she walks out from behind me reminds me that she's here. I was just going to help with this banner. Hanako and I, that is.
Hello?
Give me a second to voice again. Oh, hey, I guess that's okay. As soon as Hanako entered the equation, his demeanor takes a complete about face. His sudden faux hospitality is slightly unsettling. Alright, women. On second thought, this might not have been a great idea after all. Hanako and I grudgingly sat ourselves down on the opposite side of the cloth banner to Kenji, noting the several small paint tints on the ground around it. Class 3-2. Noodle stall. You guys selling noodle at a festival on Sunday? Yeah, some stalls outside or something. Or something. His non-committal nature sparks a fair amount of suspicion on my behalf. The task at hand has come first, though. So how do you want to split this? We do borders while you do the text, or do you want to switch and do the borders? Text is mine! You do borders! He has surprisingly strong feelings on the topic. As I reach over to grab a brush, I notice Hanako's already debating between the colors to use. By the time I've put brushed on the cloth, she already started on a delicate pattern. Looks like my idea, taking her mind off everything around has worked. With a dark blue stroke, the three of us silently get to work. Not before Kenji takes advantage of Hanako's working to lean towards me and whisper aspirational talk. Oh my god, no, not this again. Okay man, why are you here? Hanako just wanted some help to find Lily, that's all. He apparently disapproved of my motivation. I get it. It looks like I misjudged you. You infiltrating them, aren't you? Going deep undercover. I should have guessed. Letting the truth slip by him would probably be better than outright lying or annoying him in any case. Is that why you're here? Obviously it sucks, but there's no better way to get in town than going in yourself. We gotta stick together, dude. That's a harsh world. Yes, very harsh. He misses my true meaning as he leans back, satisfied and sympathetic to his cause. I'd better get down to work.
Finished.
Looks like I am too. Good job. The two of us connect up the lines of our patterns, mine being a close copy as I could manage of hers. With a grunt, I lever myself up from the ground and look around. Aside from Hanako and myself, there's only Kenji left finishing off a sign, as well as Lily and a couple of students talking among themselves in a classroom. Looking at my watch, it's no surprise. It's getting pretty late. Need a hand? I offer a hand to Hanako, which she used to get herself up. As she does, I can't help but glance at her wrist, if her scarring stems to there, or just how much of her body was burned. I feel a pang of guilt about it, however, as she quickly covers her wrists with the other hand. Looks good, doesn't it? She looks surprised for a moment before noticing I'm in the banner.
It does, I guess.
Her smile shows that she feels a slight sense of pride in the result, just as I do. Oh, we're talking about the banner? Sorry, that's what you meant. Thought you meant scars. I think they're sexy. Not a lot of scars are like pinkish like this. Does she have an eye, or just didn't melt down? I wonder. Sorry. My stuff's all mixed up. Alright. I'm sorry. Let's get the mouse half. Her smile shows that she feels a slight sense of pride in the result, just as I do. With the floor significantly neater for the decoration of being placed on the desk in shelves, it's much easier to get to Lily as we cross the room. We finished the banner. I guess that's all that needs to be done. Lily gives an appreciative nod. Thank you, Hanako. If there's any way I can thank you. It's fine. Beats sitting in a room studying at any rate. Yeah, but your study doesn't help. You lazy prick. You need to do both. Get to work.
I don't mind either.
She nods before suddenly remembering one last person. Oh, is Kenji still here? Just as I open my mouth, Kenji gives the answer from the other side of the room. Yeah, it just finished. The painting. He's talking about the painting. He carefully slides his sign onto the empty section of the shelf to dry it before quickly walking past us and out the door. See ya, dude! Bye. The remaining two students say their goodbyes to Lily before taking their cue to leave as well, leaving only the three of us. Well, I guess that's everyone.
I hope we don't have to do anything like that again.
Working past school time?
Indeed, the class plans this year were ambitious. Maybe too ambitious. This town looks nice now.
She's right. It shows that a lot of work's gone into them.
I'm sure a lot of us would be glad to hear that. At least now there's not much work to do until the festival itself. It's getting pretty late. Should we go?
I'm sorry.
That's probably a good idea.
Oh, damn it, I skipped. Let's go back in time. Pitbull, do me up.
It's probably a good idea. Are you going back to the dorm as well, you?
Yeah, I guess I'll tag along. Thanks, Pitbull. The nighttime lighting really makes the garden look quite different. Compared to the usual look of lush greenery, things are much more calm. Being that it's so late, the lack of students around probably helps. The odd one or two can be seen scurrying to and from the dorm, trying to eke the most of their approaching curfew, but no more. All that can be heard is our footsteps. In addition, Lily's can regularly gently tapping the ground in front of her. It's nice to finally be able to relax a bit after the mad rush during school. Without even noticing it, I let out a small yawn.
Tired?
Yeah, still getting used to the flow thing, I guess. The thing, which is it took me kind of guard though. I grit my teeth a little at the candid mention of that rather public spat. That said, I do want to sort out what in the world was behind it.